can eat it as like this. Ooh, soft.
Hi, I'm Jelai. If you're new here, I make videos that I can explore my capabilities to challenge myself.
Let's heat the pan. Then put 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm using all-purpose flour, but you can use bread flour. And then 6 tablespoons of water. And just mix the flour and the water together, and this will be our Tangzhong. We should wait for it to become a paste-like. See, they have already come together, just like paste-like. And then you turn off your heat, and let's transfer our Tangzhong to another bowl, and let it cool before mixing it with our final dough. Then let us melt 2 tablespoons of butter. Just let that melt, and turn off your heat because it will melt by itself since the pan is hot. And set this aside and wait for it to cool down. With your milk, we add in 1 teaspoon of salt, and we mix it up. We mix it all together. Make sure that your milk mixture is at room temperature or a little warm, but not cold. So just let that dissolve and set it aside. Then in a bowl, you put in 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons, a little under 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, and then our milk and salt mixture, followed by our melted butter. The butter, you put it not too hot, but it should have cooled down because you won't be able, you'll get lumps of flour. So put that all together, don't waste any. If you want your bread to be sweet, you can add more sugar, but if not, just put in 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then what I do is add your egg to the Tangzhong. So just mix them a little. It's okay if you don't do this and just mix this right away, your flour mixture, but I just did this so that the Tangzhong will not that be solidify or will not that be solid. Then just mix everything together. You just have to be patient because your flour mixture will be sticky, but everything will come together. If you have a stand mixer or hand mixer, of course this will be more faster, but not all of us have that. That's why I am doing this for like a regular people who do it wants to do it homemade or at home, and for you to be able not to buy a store-bought bread. You can actually make 2 loaves of bread for this one, or what I'm doing is I'll be making a fluffy burger buns. Just mix them all together so there are no dry lumps of flour. So if you're doing this by hand, when the flour have already come together, let it rest for 10 minutes, cover it, and then go back and knead it again for about 15 minutes until the flour has passed the window test. So I have now switched to a hand mixer, and
from out of town.
So this time, since our dough is a little bit more sticky, I'll be adding a little bit more of flour. And just continue mixing it.
But I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you. But I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
When the dough is no longer sticky, on the same bowl, just add or spray some oil so that when this dough mixture, or when our dough have rested, it will not stick to our bowl. And cover this with plastic wrap or just a tea towel. And let this rest for about an hour or more, or until it double in size. When the dough has risen, well, actually my dough risen a little or doubled a little because the weather here right now is cold, but it's okay. So once you have this kind, tuck it back. And then we transfer it to our surface, working surface, and then make a log. Sorry for my space, I only have little space. So make a log. Before I cut our dough, I'm going to it with parchment paper. Cut this. And I will put it in my pan. After I have put that, I will spray the bottom of oil, or you can just rub it with oil. So when I put the dough, it will not stick in the bottom. Set this aside first. I move the dough a little bit upward. Then now I'm going to cut it. What I'm going to do is I'll pull this one, put it in the middle, also the other one, and this one also, the other one also, tuck it, and I'm just going to arrange it like that until it closes down at the bottom. Just like that. This may be a little, but this will rise. Then I'm going to put one here. To do is I'm going to cover it with a tea towel again and let it rise for about half an hour to an hour. Once we have molded our dough, we are now going to preheat our oven, but your temperature varies, of course, according to your oven type. Now we are going to bake this in the oven. So bake that for about 30 minutes or until golden brown. Look at those buns. Cover it with oil. And continue to bake it for 15 to 20 more minutes. When it's already, I will brush the top with butter. This is actually butter with garlic. That I will or I can share to you in the coming videos. And then can top it with sesame seed.